All right, welcome back to 0.5%. This is episode 12, part 5. In this part, we're going to be looking over a crypto called Avalanche. And I wanted to start on Coinbase.com. When the topic of Avalanche was brought up to me, this was the first place that I went to check it out. And I've traded Avalanche, or I looked at trading Avalanche. I can't remember. One time on Robinhood, so it is available there. But I also have a Coinbase, and there's much more information about cryptos here. So I started just going to Coinbase, searching up the ticker AVAX for Avalanche, and I'm going to start here in the description. Avalanche describes itself as a open, programmable smart contracts platform for decentralized applications. AVAX is used to pay transaction fees and can be staked to secure the network. Avalanche is compatible with Solidity, Ethereum's programming language, and can be used to deploy custom private or public blockchains as subnets. I think there's a lot of crypto jargon in there that probably most people aren't familiar with. I'm not familiar with. But what's underneath this description is 2 links: white paper and official website. I have white paper pulled up. I am kind of curious what the official website looks like. I'm gonna decline some cookies. All right, so this is Avalanche's website. Create without limits, build anything you want, any way you want on a lightning fast scalable blockchain that won't let you down. Explore Retro 9000, new to Web3, get started. Build it your way. Avalanche has the advanced tooling you need to accelerate from idea to launch. Here's a little bit about the founders. So this is good information. Like I think, with a lot of those pump coins, if you don't see information about who's running it, and even better to see a picture of them, it could be some weird sketchiness. But I'm pretty sure Avalanche has been around for a while. We'll get more information on that here in a second. Let's go up to, I want to go to the white papers now. So when I first started getting interested in crypto, the people that were already in it kept telling me I need to do the research looking at the white papers, and I had no idea what they were talking about. I still really don't. But you can get to the white papers from Coinbase right next to the official website tab. There's one that says white paper. It'll bring you here, and I just opened this up before recording the video. I haven't clicked on any of these yet. So there's 4, I think there's just 4 tabs. Yeah, so there's 4 tabs: platform, consensus, token, and stablecoins. They say Avalanche platform white paper. This is the paper outlining the architecture of the platform. The consensus, it says Avalanche consensus protocol white paper. This is the paper which defines an entire new family of consensus protocols. These protocols power the Avalanche platform. The native token. This paper discusses the tokenomics of the native token and everything known about stablecoin design. I think I want to start there because let's see how deep this is too. This is 24-page, a classification framework of stablecoin designs. From Cornell University and AVA Labs. I'm just going to read the abstract and then scroll down through it. So stablecoins promise to bridge fiat currencies with the world of cryptocurrencies. They provide a way for users to take advantage of the benefits of digital currencies, such as the ability to transfer assets over the internet, provide assurance on minting schedules and scarcity, and enable new asset classes while also partially mitigating their volatility risks. In this paper, we systematically discuss general design, decompose existing stablecoins into various component design elements, and explore their strengths and drawbacks, and identify future directions. So that's just about stablecoin designs in general. And it is interesting they're calling this a stablecoin. So there's a lot of different terms that I think have stemmed out of the cryptocurrency. And again, I don't know nothing about none of this. I'm just kind of making it up off the top of my head from what I think I've read or heard before. But there's Bitcoin, and then you have altcoin, which is these alternative coins like Ethereum and Solana and Cardano. And then there's stable coins, which is another altcoin, but I think they've set it so there's this a certain amount of supply available, a certain amount reserved, and I don't know if that is a super vast amount. I think it is, and that way, no matter how much is selling in and out, it's never that volatile. I think there's other ways to do it, but the point of the stable coin is to take out the volatility, and then people will have more faith in it, from my understanding. So let's go back to the white papers. Let's click on the token one, the abstract here. This paper discusses the key implementation details, in particular the token economics of the native token of Avalanche platform called AVAX. The native token secures the network, pays for fees, and provides the basic unit of the account between multiple blockchains deployed on the larger Avalanche network. For additional details on Avalanche, which serves as a versatile and universal platform allowing anyone to launch new blockchains with their own rules, virtual machines, and validator sets, we guide the reader to either the accompanying architectural paper or Avalanche docs. And this is, let's see, I wonder, do I still have the website up? Yeah, what was the guy's names? Stani Kulchov and Sergey Nazarov. Oh, look at this. And he was from Chainlink Labs. Chainlink is another big one. I'm not sure how they interact, but come back to the white papers. Are there names on there? No, these are written. This isn't written by someone else. So I'm not gonna go. I don't have time. It's only a 15-minute video to go through all of this. How long is this one? This one's only 7 pages, but still, it is a report. So it got like differential equations in here and stuff. It's not good for, especially podcasting, if anyone's just listening to this. So back to the white papers. I think so. Yeah, if you want a lot more information, we can go here. But let's just take a look at the price action now, or maybe we can skip a couple steps and just end on price action. Let's check this out. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and just in general say, give me a brief summary of the cryptocurrency AVAX and its performance in the last 3 months. And I'm going to say 3 months because of the presidential thing and everything that's going on with crypto and the market right now. So let's see what ChatGPT has to say. I think I have reasoning on, or maybe it did it automatically. But all right, so Avalanche is the native AVAX is the native cryptocurrency of Avalanche. We already know that. It's a network known for its high throughput, low fees, and fast finality, which supports smart contracts and decentralized applications. Its recent 3-month performance, volatility-wise, over the last 3 months, AVAX has experienced notable price swings reflecting the broader crypto market's sensitivity to the macroeconomic and regulatory factors. As far as trends go, the token has seen periods of recovery interspersed with short-term corrections driven by investor sentiment, developments in DeFi, and shifts in market liquidity. As far as market influences, broader trends such as the global economic uncertainty, shifts in monetary policy, and evolving crypto regulations have also played a role in its performance. Overall, while AVAX remains a key player in the blockchain ecosystem, its recent performance underscores the inherent volatility and risk-reward dynamic typical of the crypto market. That's a very interesting sentence. I want to ask it to explain that more. Can you explain your statement? And I'll put it in quotes. I don't know how to really use ChatGPT the best, but I think I can just talk to it. Oh, and reasoning is still on. So let's see where we at. We're at 10 minutes. All right, we're doing all right. All right, so This statement reflects two key ideas about avalanche and cryptocurrencies in general. One, the inherent volatility. Cryptocurrencies, including avalanche, are known for their rapid and unpredictable price movements. This volatility can be attributed to factors such as market sentiment, investors' emotions and speculation, regulatory developments, announcements regarding regulations and changes in the legal environment, macroeconomic factors such as broader economic conditions and monetary policy decisions. And then number two is the risk-reward dynamic. With higher volatility comes the potential for significant gains, but also substantial losses. In the case of avalanche, the upside potential. If the market conditions turn favorable, perhaps due to technological advancements on the avalanche platform, increased adoption, or positive regulatory news, investors might see strong returns. The downside risk. Controversially, adverse events, technical issues, negative news, market sell-offs will lead to steep declining prices. So yeah, if you're in it for the long haul, you better be watching the news every day. But overall, while AVAX plays an important role in the blockchain ecosystem with its fast and efficient network, its price behavior over the recent months illustrates the broader cryptocurrencies market characteristic swings. Investors are therefore faced with the potential for high rewards, but must also manage their higher risks that comes with such volatility. All right, so that's pretty interesting. Let's see. In the last 3 months, how has the performance of AVAX compared to, let's just do Bitcoin and Ethereum? I don't know if I spelled Ethereum right. I don't know how to spell Ethereum. So let's compare it to the big two. The user wants to compare AVAX to Bitcoin and Ethereum. I still have reasoning on, so it's taking an extra 10 seconds to answer the question. But all right, I gotta read that again. Bitcoin has generally maintained a more stable trend. Ethereum has experienced moderate volatility, and AVAX has been more volatile compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Its prices experienced sharper percent swings, both upward and downward. At times, the volatility has translated into more rapid gains, potentially outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum during bullish phases, but it also carries higher downside risk. So in summary, while Bitcoin and Ethereum have demonstrated relatively steadier performance, AVAX's higher volatility has led to more dramatic price changes. This means that in the last 3 months, AVAX might have outperformed in certain periods during rapid recoveries, but also lagged during downturns, highlighting the classic risk-reward trade-off seen with many altcoins. All right, so let's jump in. Where are we at? 13 minutes? Yeah, let's jump into the chart. So on Yahoo Finance, it also says, just a little bit in their summary, huge supply, 451 million, with 415 million in circulation. Last price was 17.31, down 5.38 in the last 24 hours. Let's see if there's any news on it. So top news related articles, and I was told there was a news article that says Avalanche respects $18 price. So we'll take a look at that when I open up the chart. But as far as crypto news, is Avalanche on the title of any? I don't see it. Alright, so let's go to the chart summary, advanced chart. This is a 1-day candlestick. So where is 18 bucks? Let's throw that support or resistant line on there. I guess I can't look at it on the day scale. Let's go to 3 minute. Where is 18 bucks? So way up here. There we go. Let's throw the line on. 18 bucks right there. And then let's zoom back out to the day. All right, well, it just went under it, so I don't think it's respecting it anymore. But it was saying if it could hold, that could be the turnaround. I think they're expecting a similar situation you see here with the 10 period moving average under the 20, under the 50, but getting close to the 50. Same thing here, 10 under 20, getting close to the 50. So I guess if something similar were to happen, it would be, yeah, it would just be going sideways for a little while until these moving averages cross, like here, blue on top of black, on top of red, on top of purple, ideally. I don't expect to see another run up like that. What we could see though is at least a run up to the 200. That's this purple moving average, but that could be over the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Similar to here, like when it broke below it last time. Let's see. Let's go with when the 50 broke the blue, or broke the 20. That was in May, and it didn't get back above it until November. So it took 6 months. It could take another 6 months. As far as smaller price swings, so it's sitting at 1722. I mean, if it just comes back to the top of its Bollinger Band, that's $22. That's a pretty decent percent swing. What is that? Like 1% is $1.72. Let's just say $2 is a 1% swing. Yeah, it could go up, what, 6-7%. Let's see, so it's been in this downtrend. Is it at least turning into a horizontal trend? Possibly. If we put a cap on it, maybe, yeah, right there at the top of those. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, we have to find a bottom here. Maybe it's support there. I wouldn't be surprised if it just stays within this channel for the next couple months and then maybe touches the 200 on some news event. But as far as back up to where it was, I don't know. It's got a lot of resistance to go through. I mean, starting from its 10 to its 20 to its 50 to its 200, and then to all of these levels that it went up last time, it has to break through to see new highs. But yeah, if you're in it for the long haul, just watch the news and look at these moving averages. These are daily moving averages. So the last crossover of green over red, that was the time it ripped. When it crossed under, it went down for a long time. And then in negative MACD, not above the zero, even though it crossed over, it was just going sideways on the chart and then continued to go down. So definitely I would not be trading this long until both the moving averages are positive, 15 above the 30, and all these moving averages on the chart line themselves up. But I think that's it. We're coming up on 20 minutes now. So this is part 5 for weekend research, the most parts I've done in one episode. So if you've made it through them all, appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow.